In this video, I'd like to give just a quick walkthrough of signing up and setting up your MyMathLab account so you could access the homework for our course. So let's start with going to the website mymathlab.com. Okay, and what we're going to do is register now as a student. Okay, so click that. So you're going to need the course ID, and you'll find that on the syllabus. Please don't use the course ID that I'm using in this video because it's specific to individual courses. So use the course ID that's listed on your syllabus. So you're going to hit register now. And the first thing it asks you is for the course ID. And I'm going to use this one. Okay, so on the right, you'll see our course information. And again, I'm teaching multiple sections of this class, so this may be a different course ID, but it should say something similar to Math MAT 181, Statistics. I'm recording this in the fall 2020 semester. Now, if you've used MyMathLab before for a previous course, maybe Math 097 or some other course, you'll sign in with your existing account. If you've never used MyMathLab before, you'll click Create right here in the middle. So I'm going to click Create. And this is all the information that you need. Email address, username, pick a password, and your first and last name. Now, when I email the class, I email through MyMathLab. So whatever email address you use here, that's the email address you're going to get my messages from. So if you don't normally check your school email, don't use your school email here. Use an email address that you check. So I'm going to just make up an email address that doesn't actually really exist. Let's say I don't know, banana1234 at gmail.com. Okay, so let's use that. Username, just by default, it uses your email address. You could change that if you want, but there's really no need to. For the password, pick something that you could easily remember. First name, last name, security question, and that's it. Let's just do that. Agree to the terms of service. You probably want to check this one. I do not wish to receive information about other products. And that's it. Create an account. Now on the next screen, on this screen, you have three options. Well, actually four options. You can enter an access code that you've already purchased. And they sell these at the bookstore, or you could buy them online. If you buy the code at the bookstore, it's going to cost more than the $80 that you need to pay here. But if you're using financial aid, you want to go through the bookstore anyway, and you'll buy the code there and enter the access code here. Now you have these two options, 115 or 80. Since we're only using this textbook for one course and there's no statistics 2, I'm going to go ahead and pick the $80. Well, I'm not going to pick the $80, but this is the one you would want to use if you're going to buy the code through the website. And again, this is the cheapest price that you're going to find. It's going to be more in the bookstore. And the other option is to get temporary access. So this link down here, get temporary access without payment for 14 days. So you can start the course, access the homework, access the e-textbook without paying anything today. You'll just have to pay the $80 or the $79.99 within 14 days. All right, so I'm going to click Get Temporary Access without payment for 14 days. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. All right, and that's it. That is the registration process. Now it's going to take us to the course. Your course, you see the information here. You see my name, and go to my courses. Now, every time you log in, you'll see this little pink box that says expires in some number of days. Tomorrow it'll say 13, the next day it'll say 12, and so on. If the 14-day access expires, it will lock you out of your account. It won't erase the work you've already done. It'll simply lock you out until you pay for the access code, and then you'll have access back into your account with any work you've already completed. Now, this is the only thing you have to purchase for the course. You don't have to buy a physical textbook unless you choose to, because in the course you have access to the e-textbook. Okay, so I'm going to just click on the course name, and this will take us into the course. All right, and that's it. This is the home page we're in. If you click on assignments, you will see a list of assignments for the course. Now, it's not going to right now it doesn't show all of them, but once I update all of the due dates, you'll see all of the homeworks, all of the quizzes, the videos, the practice quizzes. It'll all be in there. All right, so that does it. Let's see if homeworks show. No, nothing yet. Okay, so I will, at some point before the semester starts, I will update the due date so you'll see everything. But that's it. We're in. You have access to the course, and if you chose to use the free access, you have full access to the site for 14 days, at which time, if you haven't bought the access code, you'll be locked out. All right, that does it for this video.